Carlin gets it. Good shot. He gets that. And we've got Jace on 34. Powerful two-hander. And he comes up high again, but this time leaving a big 4. Molly shooting her 7-pin. She makes it. Morgan on 36. And she's a little bit high and leaves a 4-pin. Right, so the matchups here on our left pair, Jace and Drake be bowling each other. Whoever wins advances. Jackson and Kat. Oh, picking up the big 4. Line it right over. That's just how you do it. Spencer lining up for his 7th frame. That's high, leaving a split. The 6-8. And he's on a spare in the 6. So the way these guys are going, he's going to need to pick this up. Brandon with a strike in the 9th. Spencer's going to shoot 6-8. And he makes it. And he had to slide the 6-pin over into the...
It's time to start.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Plano Super Bowl in Plano, Texas for the FUN-etic Friday Youth Adult Bowling Tournament, week number 2, Fall Series. So here we go. We got 42 competitors tonight. Wall-to-wall coverage. 2 pair on the low side, 2 pair on the high side. All right, so just starting off the season last week. Again, it's week number 2. We've got plenty of previous champions in the house tonight. So tonight's format, eliminator format. Everybody bowls 3 games, cut to the top half of the field. Handicap scoring. After that, clean slate, pins drop. The top half bowls 2 more games. And then another cut to the top half of the field. To bowl one more game. The winner of that game crowned this week's champion in the FUN-etic Friday. All right, it's up on 18. Frame number 2, Devontae Roan. The two-hand backup. Leaves a 7-pin. Went 9 spare in the first. Seven pin here in the second in game number 1. Sanguine on 17. High tilt one-hander, sending them all back. Strike in the second. Oh, already with the deadwood on 19, left gutter, way down in there. Sweeper just missing it. Check this out. Oh, the stretch across to the left gutter. And a little spin and sliding it back. Check this out. Look at that, the stretch. The twist and the slide. Outstanding early on. All right, Jackson in the chat. How many entries? 42 tonight. 42 entries. Little on the lean side tonight. Been upwards of 90 previously. It'll be 42 tonight, 5 on a pair. All right, Bobby Alt sending them all back on 18. Starting off game 1 with a double. Devontae with a strike in the third. Let's go. Oh, the Greek Church unhappy with that on 19. All right, nice shot there on 20, following up the 7 spare with a strike. Second frame, sang on 18. Stepping up third frame, working on a strike. Early going, still with 290 possible, and he keeps that going. Double in the third. Dave wanting to know how many females. Don't know. There's a few. You can come on out next Friday and count for yourself. Oh, the ring 10 on 18. Bobby Alt back on 17. Looking for 3 in a row. That looks good. There you go. 3 in a row. We'll go up to the high side and see how things are panning out up there. All right, nice shot on 22 for the double. So again, this is a youth adult bowling tournament. They're going to move pairs after game number 1. I think they're going to move 3. Let's see, Devontae with the backup. Oh. The 3, 5, 6. Falls up, strike on the left lane, comes in a little light on the right. So we'll see some of the youth bowlers come down on game 2, game 3. Devontae picking that one up, no problem. So we got Noah Raleigh-Turner, a little bit on the higher side. And Noah shot a 300 last week. Another 300, I'll say. Yeah, Bobby on 18, making it 4 in a row. Noah winning the Texas Youth King Texas State Championship a few months ago down in College Station, Texas. And we also got Trevor Thompson, looks like, down there, coming back for the fall. Trevor, whopping 8 years old, up and coming two-hander. All right, so Devontae back on 17, looking to come back after the 7 spare, and again a little light with the 6 pin. So he'll be looking to spare this up and stay clean through 5. Dave with a question in the chat. You have to be sanctioned to be in the tournament. You do not. All right, Devontae picking up the spare. Yeah, for handicap, you need an average, or you can just bull scratch. All right, the skull ball going down the lane, take out the 10 pin. All right, so Bobby on 17, 4 in a row, looking for 5 in a row, and he gets it. And that 5 in a row, that is a pack of Franks. That's 5 strikes in a row. That's a pack of Franks right there. And I'll go up to the high side. On 23, Gabriel Martinez, a youth bowler, gets his strike in the 5th, looks like. Gabriel was the overall series champion at the finale a few weeks ago, finale for the summer season, where the overall points leaders and past champions are invited, taking home a cool little over $2,000 in prize money. And youth bowler, that goes into his smart account for scholarship money to use at higher educational opportunities in the future. And Bobby back up on 18, looking for 6 in a row. And a little light pocket mixer gets it. And if you're interested in coming out, just about every Friday, starting at 7 o'clock, there'll be a FUN-etic Friday event. Look at the Plano Super Bowl Facebook page for more information. And Plano Super Bowl puts the fun back in FUN-etic. Well, there you go. Oh, we got Jeff Martin over there on 25. And we got Devontae getting it out a little bit wide, almost gets the reverse messenger. The messenger taking out the head pin for a change. And he leaves a 3-pin. Devontae with a strike in the 6th. Looking for a spare in the 7th. Hooking at the single pin. Bold move. Picks it up. Right, Accelerated Evolution in the chat, watching from Connecticut. Thanks for watching. Hashtag support. Appreciate it. All right, Bobby coming back up on 17, working on the front 7. Let's go. And Devontae up on 18, little lane courtesy. There you go. Little strike on 19. Devontae with his signature backup. Right in the 1-2 pocket. So Devontae looking to put a couple strikes together. Get over that 200 mark. So the pattern they're bowling on tonight is Plano special. It's the house shot at Plano, which has 2,801 300 games. And we might see one tonight. Usually this tournament's good for a 300 game or two. And Sang sending him 10 back in the pit on 17. And Bobby trying to get the front 8. And he does. A little hold in the middle. 10 back for the front 8. And for 800 series here, 1,118. Not bad. So if you're looking to bowl good, come on down to Plano Super Bowl. Oh, the purple hammer there on 18 coming in a little bit high, leaving the 6-10 after a double. And Devontae there on 17 coming in high as well, 2-pin. So his strike spare is going to continue. And that's all right. Picked it up. All right, Devontae staying clean after 9. Yeah, speaking of staying clean, Bobby, 8 frames, 8 shots. Doesn't get any cleaner than that. He's stepping up trying for the front 9. Oh, okay. A little high. But got him to go. Right, looking around at the other scores up on the high side, looking for any other potential 300 games, not seeing any, so. So Bobby's our only hope. Right, we'll cross over. The 9-pin goes. Can you believe it? Oh, if we can pick that up. The super late 9, check it out. Let's go. All right, so Devontae back up on 18. Oh, high again, the 2-8. Making his own transition over there on the left, reading a little early, coming in high, 2-8. See if he can pick this up, stay clean, and get a fill shot. Okay, there you go. It's got the regular shot, it's got the backup, a little bit of everything. All right, so he can strike here for 196. Usually the first cut scratch is about 220, right around there. All right, Sang looking to spare up. First shot in the 10th, he does on 17. And Devontae light this time, and leaving a 3-pin on the fill. 195, finish off game number 1. So I don't know if he's rolling with any handicap or not. We'll see. Usually we get the scores from the first game. A couple frames into game number 2. So again, cut to the top half after the first 3 games. Sang gets the late 4, leaves the 9 for 234. All right, Bobby on the front 9. Looking for the front 10, taps the 10-pin out off the wall. 6-pin takes out the 10. First one in the 10th. All right, Bobby going back in the rosin bag. And Bobby Alt's second shot in the 10th. That's a little inside, but gets the hold on the house shots. Front 11. All right, so looking for the first 300 of the night. That looks good. Oh, perfect shot. Let's go. 300, Bobby Alt. First game, FUN-etic Friday, Youth Adult Bowling Tournament. Check it out. Perfect shot. Doesn't get any better than that. All right, we'll go see what's going on the high side. So looks like Gabriel Martinez on the right lane. So he can finish 197. And not anymore. Can finish 187. Came in a little high, that shot. Maybe a little slow. Red early, checked up through the nose, 3-6. All right, so we got a 212. All right, Gabriel picking up the spare. All right, Jeffrey's first shot in the 10th, sending them all back. All right, so he can go 222. All right, Jeffrey with another one, so he'll be in the 220s. And Ted Warren picking up that 10 pin. So he can go 214. All right, Jeffrey going 220. And in the two teens, 214, Ted Warren. So, all right, so as everyone finishes up game one, they're going to move pairs, get ready to start game two. And just a reminder, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell. You'll know whenever we go live. There's Trevor over there. A little shot of him, leaving a 10 pin. All right, so we're going to take a little break and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Game 2. So the top 22 will advance. So the leader after game 1, no surprise, saw this on the featured pair, Bobby Alt with a 300. And Katie Aceves, 280. Noah Raleigh Turner, 269. Followed by Cully Fultz, Cindy Mann, Kevin Carbo, Andrew Wynn, Michael Kyle, Colin Earhart, Amber Hoyle, Gabriel Sanchez, Baron Wilson, Bradley Sheehan, Sang Huynh, Veronica West, Jared Dubois, Michael Murphy, Adrian Macias, Keith Beagle, Jeffrey Parman, Devontae Roan, and Rick Mann coming in at 22 with a 225. Just outside the cut line, Alistair Rutledge, Andy Barris, 2 outside the cut. Ted Warren, 3 outside the cut. All right, I know folks in chat interested in Daniel. Daniel is in 28th, 216.9 outside the cut. All right, Veronica here, shooting at the Greek church, going for it, not getting the bounce off the wall. So she'll get her second split in 3 frames. So Veronica inside the cut line after 1, and she's 15th. The 234. All right, Daniel picking up the spare. 7 spare in the 4th. Puts him in 59 on a spare after 4. All right, we got Tim Crow up here on 20, playing the deep inside line, shooting at the 4.67 and getting 2. All right, nice pocket shot there on 18 for 4 in a row. All right, that's Noah Raleigh Turner on 16, just off the left side. He's got a double 9 spare double. Bowling for Plano High School, his junior year. All right, so Veronica up on 17. Veronica's got 2 splits. See if she makes the adjustment. And that is a great adjustment. All right, playing the middle of the lane, playing the hold. Strike in the 4th. All right, so Veronica looking to come back. And Daniel left a 9-pin. Last second hook. Hooks away from the 9-pin. Second 9 whiff of the game puts him at 77. Halfway through game number 2. And there's another 9-pin. All right, so Lane's starting to hook a little bit, maybe a little bit of transition on the high friction surface here at Plano Super Bowl. Veronica on 18. Oh, gets the late 7. She can't believe it. Came in a little light, but good enough for a double after 5. All right, see if Tim can pick up the 9-pin, and he does. Rigged. Yeah, maybe. All right, Tim Crow, past champion here at FUN-etic Friday. Coming up on 20, working on a spare, frame number 6. All right, Tim rolled a 300 to win a final match, and that's his second. That's a 347. All right, so he can make this. Get the right side of the 3, slide it over, take out the 4-7. If anyone can do it, it's Tim Crow. And slides the 3 over behind the 4-7. So put him at 110 after 6. Daniel on 19, left lane, crossing over 10-pin. All right, Noah over on 16, just off the left side. With 4 in a row. He's still got 279 possible after 7. All right, it's a 10-pin for Daniel. And it needs to read, and it does, and he gets it. All right. So Daniel playing the outside friction at the 10-pin. Getting it out to the right early. And just reading that 3 board all the way down. All right, Daniel blowing up the pins, making the most out of that 10-pin spare, striking the 7th. And Veronica on 17. Oh, that read the end of the oil pattern. Crossing over for the 6-10. All right. Oh, I missed the 5 in a row. All right, so here we go. Trying for the 6-pack. Reads flat 10. All right, Veronica shooting at the 6-10. That looks good. There you go. Just enough for the 6-pin. All right, Tim Crow on 19. Coming in high. Tim with the early friction tonight, leaving the 3-6-10. All right, staying clean, 279 possible still. All right, so Tim shooting at the 3, 6, 10, and picking that up, no problem. Spare in the 7th. So he can still go plus. Going off the sheet. All right, Taylor up on 19 with the 2 hands, leaving a 3, 6, 10 of his own. All right, so Veronica double spare in her 7th frame on 18. All right, getting a little more outside into the friction, reads a little bit too much. 6 pin. All right, Tim on 20. 8th frame, working on a spare. Gets it out to the 2 board, and that's where you need it. Here at Plano, out into the friction, and Taylor getting it out to the heaviest friction in the right channel. Not converting the 3, 6, 10. Veronica steps out of it, needs some push, gets it. 6-pin spare, and the 7th puts her at 105. Daniel on 19. Little light, that roller's not going to do it. 10-pin. That's Daniel with a 10-pin last time on the left lane. And Taylor getting the crossover this time and getting the carry. All right, a little early in the friction on that one. Hooks away from the 10-pin, open in the 7th. And that'll put Daniel at 125. So he can strike out for 185 still. And he's going to need to have a chance at the cut with 1 game to go after this. And he comes in high with a 6-10. Over the line, market 0, Smokey. There are rules. All right, so rules. Daniel at the 6-10. All right, picking it up in the 9th foundation frame. Puts him at 135. So he can go off the sheet in the 10th for 175. Tim Crow on 19, playing super deep. Finding the line, getting them all back. Veronica on 17. And there you go, perfect. Pocket shot, 8th frame. Puts her at 125, so she can go 205. So a couple early splits in the 2nd and 3rd. And she's got 3 out of 5 strikes after that. And those other 2 are spares. All right, so Taylor, 18, little light, flat 10 for Taylor on his first shot in the 10th. All right, that light shot on 20 trips out the 10-pin, leaving just the 4-7, avoiding a little disaster. Taylor needs some friction. Again, not finding it over there on the left lane. This is a 191. All right, And Daniel finding the pocket in the 10th. First shot in the 10th puts him at 145, so 175. Still possible. Again, after game one, cut line 225. And Daniel with the 54 pins a handicap. So that should propel him up the standings if he can pull off the next two. Oh, the late 7 leaves the 10 pin. All right, so he can go 165. Picking this one up. All right, so Veronica, foundation frame. That looks pretty good. Checks up just a little bit early, leaving a 3-6. All right, and Daniel, all right, with that little hook at the 10 pin, and it's enough. Give him a 165. Oh, and the Greek Church almost made over there on 16. All right, Tim Crow on 20, looking for 3 in a row. And he does it. Veronica shooting at 3-6. Oh, chops it. Chops the 3, can't believe it. Leaves the 6 open in the 10th. That's not the 10th. Open in the 9th. Puts her at 143, so she can still go 175. And Veronica's inside the cut. And she gets 59 handicap. All right, so still in the hunt. Tim Crow. Tim gets no handicap and no strike on second shot in the 10th. All right, so Tim looking for 209. There we go. Bradley over there on 21, off on the right side. Tim shooting at the 10 pin, looking for 209, and he gets it. All right, Tim Crow, 209. All right, so Veronica, 17. Left lane. All right, a little more angle. Breaks up the split, getting the 10 pin out. Still reading a little bit early. Getting a little bit of that transition. She's kind of right on top of where Bobby was playing earlier. So finding a little bit of that transition. A little bit of that Plano friction. All right, so she spares first shot in the 10th, so she can go 163. All right, good spare there on 18. Getting that 4 pin out. So after the first 5, he can go 23. Veronica playing more inside, and it's just read in a little bit too soon for her. And leaving a 3-pin puts her at 162. That looks like it might be an astrophysics, maybe. All right, so that wraps up game number 2. All right, and as they move pairs, little reminder, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell, share it with a friend, or share it with someone you don't like either. Share it with anyone you want. And as they move pairs, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. All right, so I've got the results. After 2, Noah Raleigh Turner, we just saw over there on 24. Not surprisingly, in the lead with 5:36 after 2, followed by Bradley Sheehan, Bobby Alt, Andrew Wynn, Ricky Reyna, Sang Huynh, Cully Fultz, Baron Wilson, Michael Kyle, Katie Aceves, Cindy Mann, Adrian Macias, Eddie Matthews, Atavia Jarvis, Michael Murphy, Devontae Roan, Andy Barris, Artesia Armante, Keith Beagle, Colin Earhart, Jeffrey Parman, and Kevin Carbo II. 465's the cut. Just outside the cut, Ashley Crow at 459. All right. So yeah, it's Trevor Thompson clean through 4. Trevor about 40 outside the cut, looking for a big game. He gets 65 handicap. All right, so stay clean, Trevor. And you might make it. Trevor at the SYC in Wichita last weekend. That needs to hook, and it does. Bang. Sorry, Emil, stole that. Wham. Strike in the 5th, staying clean. 85 on a strike after 5. All right, so Trevor killing it, 7th frame right there. And Noah Raleigh-Turner with 290 possible going into the 9th and 10th. Right, Michael Murphy, 23, 9th frame, working on a spare. And that 10-pin will not, or 6-pin will not go. All right, Michael picking it up. Spare in the 9th. Puts him at 165. All right, so Michael will still go 205. And Jeff Martin on 22. Looks good, is good. Double. All right, and Trevor Thompson, 21 with a purple hammer. Oh, the 6-pin goes late. Trevor with the urethane carry coming in high. With the 4-6, drops the 6 forward. All right, when the pins fall forward, you're doing something right. All right, Trevor going for the single pin spare, hooking at it on the house shot. Too much hand. All right, so hooks it in front of the 4. Puts him at 131, so he can go 191 off the sheet. And he's got 65 handicap. So 256 still possible. Oh, and he's back up again. Purple hammer. And, oh, the ring 10, 6-pin not doing the job. All right, Noah up on 24. First shot in the 10th. Still got 290 possible out there. 9 spare in the first. First shot in the 10th. It's good. Sends them all back. All right, Trevor needs the 10-pin. Doesn't like it. Doesn't get it. All right, 2 9 whiffs. Puts him at 140. So now 170. All right, Noah's second shot in the 10th. Noah will lead the first round of qualifying. No doubt, no one can pass him. Even with the handicap, scores are capped at 300. And Noah's got 11 handicap. So most he can get here is 300. And he's already got that. So that'll be 288. Yep, 288. And that will handicap up to $299. Math's hard. Stay in school, kids. All right, so we got Cindy Mann up here on 24. She got 4 in a row. Looking for 5 in a row. And she gets it. 5 strikes in a row. Pack of Franks. Cindy Mann, 5 strikes in a row. Pack of Franks. Cindy looking for 6 in a row. Gets the 8 late. Second shot in the 10th. So she's going to be in the 250s. And she was 11th after 2 games, so she will stay above the cut line. All right, Trevor up here on 21. Couple opens in the 8th and 9th. Need some hold. Is it going to go? Is it going to go? Oh, it goes. It goes. The urethane carry pays off again. That 6-pin takes the long way around and gets that 10-pin out. All right, so Trevor, a little score correction there. That late 10-pin scanned as a 9. It's about as late as it gets. All right, Trevor looking for the second one. That looks better. Oh! All right, so he can go 160. And with his handicap, that'll put him in the 220s. All right, and no 10-pin for Trevor. Puts him at 159. We'll see if that will hold up. He is about 40 outside the cut. So that might be the last we see of Trevor tonight. And Jeff Martin, first shot in the 10th. Oh, there you go. All right, so there's 4 in a row. Yeah, Trevor, 8 years old. He's been bowling for a couple years. So Trevor will be up at the Southwest Gold Youth Tournament in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. We'll be live streaming that on Sunday, starting at 10 Central Daylight Time. Be sure to tune in and check that out. All right, Jeff going for the pack of Franks. Does not get it. Leaves the 4-pin. All right, so Jeff will be 258. Picking up the 4-pin. All right, so we're going to add up the scores, find out who will advance in the top 22. We'll get that figured out. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell, share the video with a friend. We're coming up on round number 2 with the top 22. We're going to take a break. Don't you take a break. Hang around. You don't want to miss this. And we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. All right, so our featured pair. We've got the tournament leader after round number 1 with a scratch, 802. High school junior Noah Raleigh Turner. In second place, Sully Fultz, followed by Cindy Mann, Katie Acevez, Andrew Wynn, Keith Beagle, Kevin Carbo the second, Ashley Crow, Drew LaBarbera, Amber Hoyle, Bradley Sheehan, Michael Kyle, Andy Barris, Ricky Renya, Colin Earhart, Adrian Macias, Sang Wynn, Baron Wilson, Eddie Mathis, Ted Warren, Artavia Jarvis. Plus 82 making the cut. Just outside the cut at plus 77, Bobby Alt. Also outside the cut, Michael Murphy, Devontae Roan, Rick Mann, last season's overall champion, Gabriel Sanchez, plus 52, Trevor Thompson, also plus 52. All right, so here we are, round number 2. This will be 2 games, pins drop. Everyone's starting over, fresh slate. And that's a good way to start over on 17, sending them all back. 3 on a pair. Here we go. Noah Raleigh Turner right in the pocket, sending 10 back. All right, so Noah back up on 17. And Noah back in the pocket with a double to start off round 2. And we'll go up to the high side. Ashley Crow on 23. Second frame, she's starting off her first frame with a strike. And comes in light, 1, 2, 4. And Ashley going for the spare. And chops the 1, 2. Leaves a 4-pin. And Noah back up on 18. Noah with the first 2, looking for 3 in a row to lead round number 2. And all right, getting a little bit high, a little high flush. getting the 7-pin out. 3 in a row. On the front 3. Oh, that messenger on 17 not taking out the 10-pin. All right, good shot. 6 bouncing off the wall, taking out the 10. And 10-pin spare. All right, Eric in the chat there, still trying to vote. Good luck. And Noah back up on 17, looking for the front 4. That looks better. All right, gets the 10-pin out for 4 in a row. So Noah coming off a 802 scratch series for the first 3. And Ashley on 23. Oh, the 4-5. And Noah up on 18. Noah with the front 4. It's a little inside, needs some hold. Goes long and he gets it for 5 in a row. And that is a pack of Franks. Noah Raleigh Turner, 5 strikes in a row in round number 2. That's a pack of Franks. And I think Noah might be the only youth bowler left. Cut to the top 21. And yes, he is. Everyone else eliminated. All right, so Noah, the tournament leader. The last youth bowler standing. Nice shot on 18. 9 spare, 4 in a row. All right, oh, and we had a pack of Franks on the right pair. Missed it. All right, so Noah on 17, looking for the front 6. Little move inside. Good shot. All right, so Noah back up on 18. Got the front 6. That's outside. Found some friction. Came back for the front 7. All right, Cindy Mann going for the 5-pin on 19. She picks it up, and that was Cindy with the front 5. Of course it was. All right, so she's got 279 possible. All right, Ashley on 23, flat 10. Another good one on 18. Strike in the 7th. And that brings up Noah Raleigh Turner working on the front 7. Again, this first game of round number 2. Start out with 42 competitors out there. Cut to the top half after 3 games. And this is the first of 2 games in round 2. And then we'll cut to the top 11 to bowl one more game. All right, so Noah, 8th frame on the front 7. Looks good. There you go. Front 8. Ryan Ashley with the 1-2 in the 8th. All right, she picks that up. Spare in the 8th. All right, so Cindy in her 8th frame, working on a strike. Steps out of it a little bit, but goes straight out the pocket for the double. Yeah, so her and Noah slugging it out right next to each other. Noah with the front 8, starting on the 9th frame. It's a little light mixer, but good enough to get him out for the front 9. All right, nice bucket shot over there on 16, bouncing off the wall. Take the 8-pin out. And that messenger on 17. It goes. Getting the Trevor on 17. The slow roller Bam, getting it out. All right, so Noah starting his 10th frame on the front 9. And every shot's look good over here on the left. Oh, that is outside. Yes, it is. 2, 4, 10. All right, so Cindy can step up here and give Noah the what for, and she does. All right, so she has 279 possible, which is perfect, except for the 9 spare in the 6th. All right, so Noah can put some hand on this and slide that 2 over into the 10 and take out the 4 as well to spare this up and get a fill ball. So this is the first game of round number 2. Oh, and he gets it.
Nice shot, Noah.
Let's go. Picking it up. Spare in the 10th. He gets the fill shot. There you go. All right, and Cindy with the first one in the 10th. Gets her 4 in a row. All right, so Noah can strike here for 277. Cindy can strike out for 279, and there you go. All right, so Noah in the books, 277. All right, so Cindy needs 8 to tie. Although we got some handicap in there as well. Noah's got 11. I'll give him 288. And Cindy's got nothing. So on the handicap front, Noah will take the lead, keep his lead in round 2. Cindy finishes with 279. All right, so they've got one more game in round number 2. Cut to the top 11 after game number 2. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, click the notification bell, share it with a friend, tell everyone you know. And as I finish up round 2, we'll get the scores in. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. All right, and we are back halfway through game number 2, round 2. And we've got Noah back here. Noah with a big first game, continuing to lead the tournament after an 8:02 scratch. Comes back with a 287. And he's got the front 6 right now. So Noah putting on a show. So obviously, leader of round 2, followed by Cindy Mann, Michael Kyle, Ted Warren, Adrian Macias, Eddie Mathis, Kevin Carbo II, Ricky Reyna, Katie Aceves, Andy Burris, and Sully False. 231 the cut after game 1. Noah 7 in a row. Colin Earhart 1 outside the cut. Artavia Jarvis 3 outside the cut. All right, finishing round 2. It'll be a cut to the top 11. Right, leaving the 8-pin on the bucket. All right, Ted Warren on 17. The first we've seen of Ted tonight. Ted on a double. Likes it. A little light mixer for 3 in a row after 7. Right, Artavia does not like it. Leaves the 3-10. We'll go back to Noah on the front 7, working for front 8. That goes high, 6-10. All right, so Noah going for the 6-10. Looking for 278. Oh, and he chops the 10 off the 6 for the open. 206, so 266 possible. Good news, that'll still keep him above the cut. And advance to the final round of 1 game. And whoever wins that game wins this week's championship match. Week 2. Plano Super Bowl FUN-etic Friday. All right, Ted shooting out the 10-pin. Picking it up after 3 in a row. Artavia with the 7-10 for for a second split in 2 frames. All right, she gets the 7, leaves the 10. So Bradley Sheehan here on 18 on 4 in a row. And he gets it. Bradley Sheehan with 5 strikes in a row. Pack of Franks. Bradley Sheehan, 5 strikes in a row. It's a pack of Franks. All right, Octavia looking to come back after a couple splits. And, oh, she gets the 7-8 out late. All right, so Noah going for the 10 pin, missing it. Strikes or nothing. All right, so he's got 245 possible. All right, so we are going to stick with the low side. We're going to move our high camera over just a little bit. We're going to consolidate some lanes for the final match. We're going to move that around, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell, share it with a friend. You'll know whenever we go live. All right, and we're back after round number 2. The leader, Katie Aceves. And the cut is plus 73, the top 11. So number 2, Adrian Macias. Number 3, Noah Raleigh-Turner. Michael Kyle, Amber Hoyle, Ted Warren, Cindy Mann, Kevin Carbo II. Bradley Sheehan, Eddie Mathis, and Ricky Renya. Just outside the cut, Andrew Wynn, 3 out. Artavia Jarvis, 5 out. Splits late in game 2, costing her. All right, so a couple minutes of practice for the top 11. And that will decide week number 2 champion of Plano Super Bowl FUN-etic Friday Youth Adult Bowling Tournament. Just one youth left in the final match. All right, so they'll get some practice. And we're going to take a break. And we'll be right back for the action when they start. Yeah, all right, we're back. Ready to start the final match. Winner of this game wins the night and will be crowned the week number 2 champion. Plano Super Bowl FUN-etic Friday. And each champion earns their way into the season finale, along with the points leaders for the season. All right, so Cindy Man leaving a 7-pin. And Bradley Sheehan, lefty on 19, sending them all back. All right, Cindy picking the spare, getting that 7-pin out. All right, so Noah on 19. Led the tournament wire to wire through the nose. The 2, 3, 4, 7, 10. And Ted with a 4-pin. All right, moved our 1920 cam, get a little better view since 2122 is not in use. And Noah with the 3-pin, getting the 10 out. All right, the 6, 10. All right, so Noah picked up his 3-pin. All right, so Ted shooting at the 6, 7. And trying to slide it over, going for it, not making it. All right, Cindy Man, another 7-pin. Spare strike, and undoubtedly this will be a spare for her. And third frame. All right, so Bradley Sheehan, previous winner here at FUN-etic Fridays. All right, playing the hold, getting 3 in a row in the first 3. All right, Cindy picking up her 7-pin spare. All right, and Noah flat 10. Helicopter 4-pin not doing anything out there, so Noah gets the 10 pin. Cindy getting the 9 pin out late. Getting it to go. All right, Ricky there on 15. And Amber on 18, looking for 2 in a row, and she gets it. So Bradley here on 20, looking for 4 in a row. Right in the pocket. And Bradley 0 handicaps, so he's going full scratch. All right, Cindy getting it a little wide, leaving the 2 pin. Noah, that looks good. Ball change, electrify Pearl. Getting the job done. Strike in the 4th. And Cindy over there picking up the spare. Bradley on the front 4. Looking for the front 5, and that is going to do it. For 5 in a row in the final game, you want to start off with the front 5 because that is a pack of Franks. Bradley Sheehan, 5 strikes in a row. Pack of Franks. All right, so Amber on 17 needs it to cross over, doesn't, gets the 3 pin, leaves the 3 pin. Noah looking for his first double of round 3, does not get it. 2 pins, leaves the 2 pin. Ted Warren on 18 and leaves the 5. And we'll send you with a Greek church. And Kevin here on 19. All right, and Katie on 18. She's on a 9 spare. And that looks pretty good. Oh, just rolled out on her a little bit, leaving the 2 pin. And Bradley just got the front 6. And Ted on 17, getting no luck with the 9 pin tonight. All right, Noah on 20. Oh, through the nose. 3, 4, 6, 7, 10. Second split of the game. Tough break. All right, Amber on 16. Leaving a 3-6. Ted getting the 9-pin. See if Noah can slide the 3 over into the 4-7. And just a little bit behind the 4-7. And that'll put him at 88 after 6. And probably put him out of the title contention for this week. But every finalist cashes. All right, Katie, 17. Strike in the 7th. And Bradley with the front 7 on 19. All right, Ted with the 5-pin, Cindy 4-pin. Right. And Noah with the second strike of the game. All right, so Cindy picking that up. All right, so Bradley with the front 7, getting ready for an 8th frame. Looking around, see if any scores will contend with that. Needs to read. Oh, the lights mixer. All right, so Adrian has 68 of handicap, and he's at 100 after 7. Put him at 168 with his handicap. Noah's only got 11, so he's going to be out. And there you go. All right, so Noah lined up once again. But the first half of that game is going to cost him. We've got someone on 15-16 with 277 possible. And we'll see who that is in a second. And Amber sending 10 back.
Great shot.
All right, so Bradley with the front 8. See if he can pick up the front 9. And he will. Front 9. Bradley. Right, Noah getting it out into the friction, getting it to come back. All right, so it looks like Noah's got it figured out. First shot in the 10th, and Bradley finishing 288. And it looks like, checking out some of the other scores, that should do it. So wait for all the scores to come in, get the handicaps figured out. All right, Noah going 197. We'll put him just a little bit over on the plus side and add the handicap in. But it doesn't look like anyone is going to touch Bradley in this final game. All right, so we will finish up this last game, get the scores, and we'll be right back. All right, so there you go. Bradley Sheehan with the Week 2 champion. Coming in hot with the 288 game. So thanks, everyone, for watching. Come on out to FUN-etic Friday, Plano Super Bowl Friday nights.
More bowling production. He comes, spends a lot of Fridays with us, does an awesome job. Go click like on his YouTube page.
All right, so be sure to come on out.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Plano Super Bowl FUN-etic Friday. And check it out. So everyone, thanks for watching. As always, be sure, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell. You'll know whenever we go live. Thanks again for watching. As always, remember, be cool and go bowl.